Hello, my science lovers. Today we are talking about the science of RAWRS and LOLS, essentially the metric system. So what exactly is this? What are RAWRS and LOLS? So that's kind of what we're going to address today. What are they? How do we use it? And why is this even a thing with these LOLS and RAWRS? You might be thinking, oh, yeah, okay. So what we need to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the metric system. And it's actively used by scientists as it is agreed upon on what units mean. Grams, liters, meters. We also use prefixes to tell us just how many grams, meters, and liters are a particular thing. I bet you've never heard of the metric unit RAR or the metric unit LOL. Well, fear not. I'm going to explain this to you just shortly. But the first thing that we have to do is talk a little bit about the metric system. Now, we have kilo, hecto, deca, unit, deci, centi, and milli. So normally we have meters, grams, and liters. Meters measure length, grams measure mass, and liters measure volume. Now we can throw prefixes in front of that to tell us just how many we have of those particular things. So, kilo means 1,000. So if we have a kilometer, that means we have 1,000 meters. If we have a millimeter, that means we have 1/1,000th of a meter. That's teeny tiny. So the further to the right we move, the smaller and itty bitty it gets. The further to the left we move, the larger it gets. So how does this all come into play? And what exactly are we looking at? Well, let's talk about what RAR and LOL is. So I said meters are measurements of length. Mass is measured by grams, and liters measure volume. Well, RAR is a unit of sexy, and LOL is a unit of funny. So let's take into consideration the film Winter Soldier. It has a kilo RAR, which means it has 1,000 sexies. Man, we got Bucky up in there. We got Captain America bringing on some all sexiness. And you're like, I'm more in the Bucky camp, but that's okay. Some people be digging on Cap. So, 1,000 sexies between the two of them. But milli LOLs. About 1/1,000th of funny. Not very funny film. Okay? Well, let's take in consideration Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a hecto RAR. We have about 100 sexies between Star-Lord and Gamora, so pretty sexiness going on there. But it has a kilo LOL, 1,000 funnies. So it has substantially more funnies than the Winter Soldier, and it has a respectable amount of sexies. So why are we doing this? What is this particular thing going on? So let's talk about it. So the metric system is a fantastic way of comparing different things through measurements. Now, if we took into account those two variables to determine which film was better, clearly Guardians would win for the collectively larger amount of LOLs and a respectable amount of RARs. Now, I am certain other variables play a role in which film is superior, but by my calculations, which are entirely arbitrary for personal opinion, Guardians wins. What do you think? How many LOLs and RARs would you have assigned for each particular film? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. Now, please do check out the awesome Hannibal and Monty and their show. Like, share, and subscribe. If you like what I do, hop over to youtube.com/scientistmel, scientistmel.com, or hop on Twitter. Same name, Scientist Mel. And let's have a chat about all the sciencey things and throw in some superhero fun. I hope you've enjoyed the Science of RARS and LOLs Metric Edition. Have a great night and enjoy the show. Bye!